The comma is a useful punctuation device which, when used correctly, can add clarity and a sense of style to your writing. Many people think that a comma should be written each time your internal voice pauses. However, using commas this way is not always correct. So how and when should commas be used? First of all, commas can be used to separate items in a list. For example, the sentence, "I like to drink coffee without milk, sugar, or any added flavorings," separates the items milk, sugar, and added flavorings with a comma. Notice that in example A, I put a comma before the coordinating conjunction or. This comma is known as the serial or the Oxford comma. It is grammatically correct to either include or omit this comma. However, I find that it is useful in giving a greater sense of clarity to your work. The Oxford comma is especially useful when separating long phrases in a series. Second, commas can be used to separate two interchangeable adjectives. The sentence, "He is a smart, handsome man," can be read just the same as "he is a handsome, smart man," and the reader would understand the man's attributes either way. The way you order your adjectives in a sentence like this is completely up to you. Third, commas are used to separate two independent clauses in a sentence that has a connecting word like and, but, for, nor, yet, or, so. Note that in example A, the comma comes before the connecting word but. This is the correct way to write the sentence. Example B is incorrect because the comma comes after the connecting word. Though it may seem natural to put the comma after the connecting word because your internal voice pauses there, it is grammatically incorrect. Example C also illustrates an incorrect sentence. Notice that there is no connecting word between the two independent clauses, "She walked to the ice cream shop," and "She ordered a vanilla cone." These two clauses can either stand alone or stay together with a connecting word. If you put a comma in between two independent clauses, the sentence is grammatically incorrect and can be classified as a run-on sentence or a comma splice. Examples C1 and C2 are correct solutions to the problem. Fourth, commas can be used to add additional information to a sentence. Extraneous information can be placed in between two commas to indicate that it is not essential to the understanding of your sentence, but it is nice to know. For example, the sentence, "William Faulkner, a Mississippian, won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1949, uses the phrase, "a Mississippian," as additional information. It is not necessary to know that Faulkner was a Mississippian to understand that he won the Nobel Prize. These are just a few examples of the many ways to use commas correctly in your writing. When in doubt, it is best to look up whether or not to use the comma instead of listening to the pause in your internal voice. Thanks again for watching. I've included a variety of resources in the video description that you can look at for additional information on comma usage.